Hi everybody, it's James at Cryptoconsh. Today we're going to look at something interesting. If you're fresh to the cosmos, you have $1,000, and you want to be eligible for most future airdrops, what should you do? This is actually quite a complicated subject with a lot of variables, and I'm going to do my best to break it down. So the general 6 variables per airdrop are: when is the snapshot taken? What needs to be staked? How much needs to be staked? Do you need to stake in liquidity pools? Voting, and how to select a validator. I really am going to try to simplify this as best as I possibly can by giving some really simple recommendations that require the least amount of effort. As always, not financial advice, just here to help you out based on my hundreds of hours of research. It's your money, do whatever you want with it. Alright, so let's get into it. Out of these 6 variables I just mentioned, firstly, I'm going to eliminate snapshot. If you don't know what a snapshot is, basically, when you stake your coins and you fall within a certain time period, the organization that decides to give out the airdrop will take a snapshot of your current staking during that time period. If you fall in that time period, congratulations. If you miss that time period, you're out the game. The answer to this one is, well, you're going to stake as early as possible, right? So, bang, eliminated. Next one I'm going to eliminate is liquidity pools. Yes, there are some airdrops that will offer incentives for liquidity pools, but these organizations often offer incentives for staking as well, if not more so. So I'm going to eliminate the liquidity pool variables from this. Out. Alright, so we've simplified it even more. Now I'm just going to focus on what needs to be staked, how much needs to be staked, selecting a validator, and voting. And we're going to do this as quickly as we can, okay? So first, what needs to be staked? Now these are considered the 3 behemoths of the cosmos, and these should be staked in this order. I will add one more to that, which is secret. You may be asking yourself, James, why? Because the cosmos is very community driven. A lot of people don't understand this. So people that were originally staking Atom, they were gifted Osmo via an airdrop. Not only that, Juno was gifted to Atom holders as well on a one-to-one basis. So essentially, these airdrops are chain linked. A vast amount of new organizations generally select between these 3 when they're issuing airdrops to people. So we know in the past this has happened, but what about right now? This is by no means all the airdrops, but let me take you through 6 or 7 of them quickly. The Raw airdrop, stake Atom, stake Juno. The Raccoon airdrop, stake Juno. The Cephi airdrop, stake Secret. That's why I mentioned it. Marble airdrop, stake Atom and Juno. Omniflix, Atom stakers, and some LPs for Osmosis, even choosing the Omniflix delegator. We'll get into that later. Senatus, Atom and Juno. Urban Wars, Secret. Grav Token, Atom. Craft Economy, Atom, Juno, Osmo. Shade, Secret, Atom. Putmos, potentially Osmosis. Andromedaverse, Atom. Koala, Atom. Are we starting to see a pattern? The bloody answer is yes. Now, you're welcome for all that hard work, and thank you to Cosmos Pug for putting all these on a website. I do enjoy putting the time into this, but if you do fancy buying us a coffee, there is a link down below. Cheers. Always nice to support the channel. Now, how much of these things do we need to stake? And that's the difficult question. It's always hard to say, but for $1,000, you can't seriously stake a lot, so we need to hit some minimums. Look at this for Juno on Raccoon. There were 2 airdrops I saw that had a minimum of 10 requirement for Juno, so we know that we need 10 Juno. From personal experience, I would also suggest 10 Atom and at least 20 Osmo, and then the rest into Secret. Let's do a few calculations first, okay? So first, Atom is now $31, so how much would 10 Atom be? So we're looking at $310.6 for 10 Atom. It's a really high price right now. Next, Juno is $28.6. That's been on a tear this week with an 80% increase. It's not always advisable to buy in high. So Juno, minimum 10, looking at $286. Osmo is currently sitting at $8.98, so 20 of those would be $180-ish. So in total, that's already $775. I must mention as well that when you're on Kepler Wallet, staking Atom will get you 14.83% a year, paid daily. Staking Osmo will get you 81% a year, paid daily. And staking the bad boy that is Juno will get you 115% paid daily. Absolutely fantastic returns on investment. Not to mention the initial value keeps going up, but of course that's not always the case. Now, what do we do with our remaining 225? As I suggest, Secret. So 225 divided by 6.38, that would net you about 35 Secret. Maybe a little bit too much, maybe a little bit too little. I have seen airdrop requirements of around 50 Secret to get started, so take that as you will. If you want to put more into Osmo or Atom or Juno, whatever, it's your choice. These are just my suggestions and what I would do based on $1,000. Okay, so we've looked at what needs to be staked, how much needs to be staked, and the general requirements. Now, validators. Firstly, what are validators? When you want to stake your goods through your wallet, when you click on stake, you have to choose who you stake them with. There's those of people that want you to stake with them because they take a cut of your money. Now, there are a few golden rules. First, never choose 0% because organizations that give out airdrops tend to not give to 0% validators. Second, I can't find one here, but don't choose 100% validator. They do exist. Be careful. You'll get no staking returns. Thirdly, do not choose Binance or Kraken. Large organizations like that tend to not receive any airdrops as well. Okay, there's your 3 golden rules sorted. Next, voting. And this is the last point I want to make. I'll make it as simple as possible. So let's say you've staked whatever you want to stake, okay? You click on governance. Now this is crazy. If you had voted only once when owning Juno, they would have gifted you 10 NETA during the airdrop, $20,000. Can you believe that? Just for one vote, one click of a button. Well, 3 clicks. Blows my bloody mind. All right, so make sure you're getting a vote in. So you stake to a validator, okay? You got your coins in the game. You click on governance. And when a vote becomes available, you can click on details, you can read about it, and then you can make your decision. You only need to do it once, but it's nice if you frequently do it, and it's nice if you get involved, okay? But this just gives you an extra bit of security, okay? So in conclusion, in the simplest way possible, if you have $1,000, that's it. My recommendations are 10 Juno, 10 Atom, 20 Osmo, and bang the rest into secret. Make sure you vote. No 0% validators, no 100% validators, no big validators like Binance or Kraken. Those are James's golden rules. And ultimately, follow them if you want, ignore them if you want. It's absolutely your choice. I love you all. It's James at Cryptoconsh. I hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you next time.